Hello folks, and welcome to ChunkBuild. I hope you're alright. My name is Vidargavia, and today we're gonna look at this. What I like to refer to in my head anyway as the Danish modern house. It's the second part of our ChunkBuild series of modern houses. Last time we were looking at that thing over there. Ignore the monstrosity still. And yeah, this is the second house. It is meant to be one of those houses that are very much part of the landscape around it. So it's green concrete, and it's dark woods, and a bit of a mix with concrete powder and wool and stuff like that. But then you can see we have had the landscaping architect here building up the stuff around it, so that it really sinks into the landscape. And you'll see when we're indoors later on that these little piles that we have around here, they make it so that it really feels like the house is just an extension of the landscape around it. Another thing to note with this house is that it has some nice decorations. We'll see them on the inside later on as well. It's got nice big windows and stuff like that. Yeah, and I really like this house. I think this reminds me of houses that I've seen in Denmark, sort of along the coastline in Skagen, which is the island of Denmark wherein lies Copenhagen. So north of Copenhagen, I think you can find houses like this. And yeah, we come in here, we come straight into the kitchen. It's quite small, but you have a nice big window. And now you can maybe see what I mean. It's like this just continues outside, and the frame of the house is almost invisible if you look from this angle. All you see is the nature around you. But the kitchen anyway has a cooker, a sink, and a fridge. So it's not much, but it's cool. Now in here is worth noting another thing as well. The inside of the house, or parts of it anyway, is covered in nice wood. It's dark oak wood. So that means that the house walls are actually 2 blocks thick. So the inside feels quite cozy, I have to admit. But what it does do is it gives you the opportunity to do things like this. Nice little decoration alcove where you can see the green concrete in between, and we have some nice end rods for lighting. Some bookcases, and then you have an eating area over here, dining area. Again, with this nice big window, you have a nice view on the outside. Although, to be fair, it's fairly flat around here. Another one of these alcoves, a staircase. It looks a little bit funny, I gotta admit, because I had to make arrangements for the alcove, right? But I can live with that. You could just do that as well, I suppose, if you prefer that. Although I think that also looks a bit weird. So yeah, but that's the staircase leading to the upstairs. By the way, the floor is a mix of black concrete powder and grey concrete powder. Here's the living room area. I imagine, with another alcove, right? I imagine that the folks living here, wanting to be close to nature but still have a modern life here. They don't really have a TV. They sit on their tablets and stuff like that in this nice area here. Again with a big window. And now we see that they also have wall decorations in here. Those are the ones you saw on the outside as well. And that, by the way, is just the green glazed terracotta, in case that wasn't obvious. We also have a nice rug here and things like that. I really like this room here. I like the fact that all you can see is the wood. Yeah, this is a bit of a thing, by the way. All you see is the wood, and only if you sit over here do you actually see the house, the edge of the house. But even if you do see the edge of the house, it looks surprisingly a lot like grass. So it really does blend in well from the inside. So going upstairs, finally, we have this sort of wood construction up here. I think of a coastal house when I think of this house, and so this looks a little bit like a wood tower that you might see at the beach or something like that. This is the master bedroom anyway. It's very sparsely decorated, just a double bed, a little table, and a little place to put your lamp, your reading lamp and your book. You have these windows here, and they are on the side, and that is because we want to make sure that there is a lot of different light directions, but that it's really you can't see much in through them. So it's nice and cozy and secluded in here, yet you have all these windows where you can see out, but if you look in here you don't really see much of interest. All you see is this door, for instance, if you look through that way, and so on. There's also a door here leading out to the balcony area, and I did have some nifty ideas for things I could build up here, but nothing of it really worked, so I left it alone for you to fill in. But it's a nice big space with a nice view of the little path leading up to the house, and of course in Minecraft you can jump over it as well. But anyway guys, there we have it, the second house of our modern house theme of chunk builds, and it's what I would call the Danish house. If you like it, leave a like, leave a comment as well, and tell me what you think of this house. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed and you are interested in more chunk builds, it's a good idea to subscribe, because I do quite a lot of these, but fairly infrequently, so I don't really have a schedule for them. I just sort of chuck them out whenever I can. There is one more thing to say. If you look in the description of this video, there will be a structure block download, and that is of this house, and you can download the house, put it in your own world, and have a look at it closer, or of course, live in it yourself. And with that said, I will see you next time, guys. Bye bye!